So as an American living here in Europe, I actually realized the other day that there are a lot of things that used to happen to me in the States that never happened to me here. Even when I'm expecting something to pop off and happen, it just doesn't. Side note, that is the U.S. Embassy right there. And that is the only American flag you will see here. Thank goodness. And now, as per usual, this is just my personal opinion through my unique perspective. So look, if you want to pull up in the comments after you hit that subscribe button. But anyway, literally the other day, I was on YouTube and I saw a video. And this video was literally just a guy walking through a neighborhood. Like, he was like an afternoon walk. He's done this walk a few times, taking his afternoon walk in this like suburb area. And people pulled up on him. Like, legit, they thought he was up to no good. He was just out for a stroll in the neighborhood. I think he was new, black dude. And yeah, a bunch of people just pulled up on this dude and literally following him and just flat out harassing this guy. Like, he wasn't doing nothing. He wasn't looking like he was about to do something. He just looked like a normal dude out for a walk. Like, trying to get some exercise in the neighborhood. There was guys in this neighborhood following this guy. I don't know if he was a teenager. He looked a little young, but yeah, man, just completely harassing this guy. And man, when I saw this video, it made me feel some type of way, because I'm not gonna lie, I have been in this situation where you're just being harassed. You'll be in a store and people are just following you. You'll be in a neighborhood, people are just following you. Even in the car, bumping some Taylor Swift, cops harass you. And then also too, when I saw this, I was like, who the heck has, like, why are these people at work? What do these people do? Why are they following like a random person? Like, who has that kind of time? I don't know where all these people in America just got so much time on their hands to just follow people. Oh snap, they got the bubble man out today. He over there making bubbles. Look, this is no shade to the bubble man. My kids actually love the bubble man. I'ma just super say it. This video kind of freaked me out because I knew, like, I felt for this dude, you know? Like, and he was lucky. Like, I ain't never filmed anybody or anything like that doing this to me, but he pulled out his phone and he was just had his phone like this and he was filming and he showed these dudes just pulling up on him in a neighborhood for like no reason. This is something that does not happen to me and has never happened to me, not one time, for real. No one's never pulled up on me and just followed me. No one's just like sat down and stared at me and then when I move, they move, or come up and ask me questions about what I'm carrying in my backpack or anything like that. Or no one has ever asked me these things or harassed me here in the Netherlands. Or matter of fact, everywhere else I've gone, it's never happened. Like, I'm gonna be real. And I've been to a lot of different countries. I have been to so many countries and I've never been harassed, not once. Even when I was in some areas, I ain't gonna lie, I was in some areas in like a couple of places and it just felt kind of like, you don't belong here. And even then though, nothing. Like, people were just really nice to me and they just, yeah, no one's harassing me. You know what's crazy is that when you're harassed, it's a feeling that you can't really describe because you're like scared, you're nervous, but then you're also just like, you feel super unsafe, especially if you by yourself. And if I'm being real, I would not wish this on anybody. I'm just really being honest. Like, him and I'm just super saying, I've been in stores. Is that lady talking right next to me? Talking, she pulled up right next to me. Gotta move the camera. She was like this. But yeah, this is really hard to explain, but it is not a good feeling. That's all I could say. Like, I would not wish this on anybody, for real. I'm just super sad. And the most crazy part about it all is that a lot of times this will happen to me. It was when I was a kid. That's when it was happening the most. Like, legit, imagine you being like 13, walking through an area and grown men are like following you. Or you're in a store and grown men are following you. Like, just imagine that. Oh, you know what? Did y'all want to see this guy playing? That's my bad. That's my bad. We'll go back. Hold on. That's my bad. Here, let's see this guy playing. And now, if you can't tell, I am at Museumplein, or the Museum Plaza in Amsterdam, and heading back to Amsterdam Central to actually head back to Haarlem. And side note, it is super nice today, man. I don't know what happened yesterday. But man, I don't know what's been going on with this weather. So today I thought I needed a jacket. Nope, didn't need a jacket. Like I'm way overdressed. I had to pull up my pants. Like, dang, I'm hot. Look how nice that looks. Wow. Dang, we definitely come back. I forget how nice this is. I don't visit Zipline that often, but it is really nice. I remember actually doing a whole video down there. For real, wow, this had to be like 3 years ago. Yeah. Attacked by some kids. Side note though, as I said that, seeing those group of kids like literally just gave me hope for my kids' future. I know that sounds crazy, but yeah, they're out hugging the block in like 100 deep. I think my kids are gonna be okay. I think. All right, now something else that doesn't happen to me anymore since I've left America. Dang, there's a lot of people over there. Holy cow, what are these people doing? Dang, there's a lot of people. But yeah, something else that does not happen to me, and this might sound a bit strange, so maybe I should put it like this. So when I was back in the States, I would go grocery shopping. After I would go pick up everything I needed, and usually I would go and grocery shop for maybe the week or maybe like 5 days or so. I almost got hit. Yeah, I would do my normal grocery shopping, get everything I needed for the week, and like legit get to the cash register after doing all the math in my head, right? And find out it's way more than what I added up in my head. And I wasn't that bad at math, but dang, like, man, I would get to the register, I would be expecting like maybe $75, and it'll be like $100. And look, if I'm keeping it 1,000 with y'all, there has been so many times like this where this would happen, and I would have to put food back just because I ain't had the money. So I would like be picking things out of the thing, like, oh yeah, can you put that back? Can I take this off? And I would just take things off to the point where I had enough money, because the freaking taxes at the end of like after you do all this grocery shopping, the taxes, man, it has caught me off guard more than once. Which leads me to the point that I'm trying to make, which is, Pim, let me come over here real quick. I do not have to worry about that situation. It does not happen to me like that here. Ever since I left, that is non-existent. That's never been a problem for me. Yeah, it's never been a problem. But yeah, man, ever since I left, I just don't have to worry about that anymore. Like, it just doesn't happen. And man, it is such a relief, because I am one of those people who literally shop and I just add in my head of how much it's gonna cost. And it used to drive me up the wall, and it be making you like feel a bit embarrassed when you have to put all these groceries back because you didn't include the tax. And then to make it even more confusing is that depending on where you are, or like sometimes even what city you're in, you could be in the same state but just in a different city, and the taxes are completely different. Pimping, I don't know why. I was trying to make sure I didn't get hit. But yeah, I don't know why this is. I have no idea. I'm like speechless. But man, y'all should have seen me like putting this stuff back. It was so embarrassing. What was even worse was sometimes I would like almost have enough, but then be like 25 cents short or like $1 short, and I'll be like scrambling in my pockets to see if I got it. And then this whole time I know I ain't got it, so I still gotta put the stuff back. But on that note though, I'm trying to figure out why on earth we just don't include the taxes in the final price. Why don't we just do that? And look, man, I've given this a bunch of thought, and this might be like a conspiracy or something, but this is what I'm thinking. This is why I think the reason why they don't include the taxes in the items themselves, and instead wait until you go and then they add them up at the end. I think, Pim, pull in, because I don't want nobody to hear me. This is what I think. I think that that's a way of charging you higher. That's what I think. I think if they included the taxes somehow in the product itself, it will be a lot cheaper. Pim, I don't know. Look, I did an experiment once, and then I thought about it, and I did it with the tax added at the end, and I could have swore it was a lot more. Look, hey, do it yourself. Like, just try it. Because that would make a lot of sense. Oh, snap. Y'all see what I see up here? Look at that. That's a little car right there. A pink one. Now, man, I like that little pink car. I just wouldn't rock it. I'll leave that for my wife. Yo, two of them at the same time. Oh. And another one. Yo, this is a sign. I gotta get one. It's 3 of them right there. Posted up right where I was. That's a sign. Hey, man, I can't believe how nice it turned out to be. Holy cow. Hopefully it's like this in Harlem, too. Because, man, when I left this morning to go to Amsterdam, it was chilly. Like, dang, it was cold. But now, over here sweating bullets. Look at that. And that sun right on me. And that's something else that just doesn't happen to me anymore. Since I left America would have to be that stress that you get when you take time off, like, or just asking to take time off. Like, pimping, just ask. Ooh, zoomed in the wrong way. Just asking. And, you know, I've been meaning to actually make this video a while ago because when I talk to my mom sometimes, as well as my sister, and actually both of my sisters and some of my friends back in the States, they almost like it's a bit sad sometimes to hear them stress over taking time off or stress to like get sick or something like that. Like it is just unreal to me that that's even a thing, that's something that you have to worry about. But this is totally real though, and I remember going through this a lot when I was back in LA and back in Atlanta, and I was working. I was trying to get time off for appointments or to travel because I did most of my traveling back when I was living in LA. But I remember my first trip to Germany, that happened when I was living in Atlanta, and I was never used to taking time off. Like I remember I took a day off one time at my job when I was in Atlanta, and it was because I had food poisoning. So I still remember like when the girl I was dating was asking me to come to Germany to see her when she moved back, and I was looking at the ticket. It wasn't even the price of the ticket that was like stressing me out. It was the freaking time off, like going to my boss and asking for this time off, and then just hoping that I had a job when I came back. Like even though my boss was cool, like this has happened to people that I've known where they've taken time off or they've gotten sick for a long period of time or something like that, like serious stuff like surgery or something, and they come back and they ain't got a job. And now that like times are super tough and layoffs are, you know, they at all-time high in the States. Yeah, I can understand. I couldn't imagine what a lot of these people are going through. Like, or even like imagine even them just trying to take off. Like I couldn't imagine it. So yeah, the stress is real, man. Like it's just like, and it's heavy on you too, because dang, I remember taking that time off for Germany because I went for like 3 weeks, I think. I went for a while, and it was my first time ever taking off for something like that, like basically for myself. It was my first time, and yeah, it was nerve-wracking, man. It was really nerve-wracking. And it's just crazy that it's still like that. Like I hear it when my sister talks to me about taking time off, or like my mom talks to me about taking time off, or even my like best friends and my friends back in the States. Same thing. You just hear it in their voice. It depends. Now, there are a couple of friends that I do have that kind of own their own businesses, so that's different. It's different for them. It's more about the money. But everybody else who works for somebody, yeah, they're all in the same boat. Like they are, like it is nerve-wracking to take some time off. Ooh, man, dang, it is hot up in here. Dang, I thought it was hot outside. No, it is super hot up in here. And it's busy like crazy. Look at all those people. That's crazy. But yeah, man, not a day goes by that I don't appreciate where I'm at. Like I know I have some fun in these vlogs and things, and I know sometimes when I talk it might sound negative towards certain things. I'm not trying to be negative, especially not towards the US or Europe or the Netherlands in general. Like my goal is to just pretty much just explain how things are so different, because a lot of people just don't know. And man, I wish they did know. Y'all know, you know what I mean? Like, look, I'm just Super Saiyan. Can y'all even hear me like that? That announcement is loud. Jeez. Oh, wait a second, pimpin'. We didn't even grab a cappuccino today. Oh, I couldn't even make my cappuccino. Dang it. Dang. Oh, you know what? I completely lied to y'all about the other one with the whole tax thing, with the thing, like with the final bill and nothing added on. There was a place right over here that did add. I completely forgot about that. It was a place back there that added like some kind of addition to the final like price, and I was like, like, why you do that? So that look, that's my bad. It happened. It happened to me back there. My bad.